teachers and trainers, professors and professionals, listeners and learners. Those who are listening, watching YouTube 3M Creator, it is really nice time, nice place, nice section. Dear friends, today we are discussing this modern time. Today you are learning, listening, speaking, reading English from the different institutes. They help us in recreating, regenerating, and reoperating our spiritual values of this nation. All starters, beginners, initiators of the different cultures, civilizations, religions came in India. It is really a matter of pride for the worldly people. Whenever any natural calamity happens, occurs in the world anywhere, then India comes in the form of not only helper and healer, but it makes them trained and tell them how to tackle, handle such a devastated and destroyable disease, evils of the society. This is the cultural message, spiritual message of this holy land. When we describe, explain, and describe our different topics related to our identities, identification, then this question raises in the minds of the worldly people that if the social media starters came from the Indian land, how is the basics and fundamentals of the Indian culture? They are compelled to think so. Social media on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Google, and the different websites, they have become vibrant, active for knowing the unchangeable, ununderstandable mysteries, chemistries, histories of the world. What is the power of words and how the power of word creates upheaval in the minds of the people? It is really recordable and historical. Nature, which is the common concept of all the holy religions of this holy land. About nature, our scholars, students, research scholars, scientists, professors and professionals, even administrative bodies, ministries, they read that nature is always friendly and familiar with us. Nature is a common concept for all the holy religions of this holy land. Nature works like a teacher. Nature teaches us like a teacher. Nature treats us like a doctor. Nature plays a great role in our life. Nature works as a multi-dimensional, multi-sided, multifaceted roles in our life. So more when we talk about the presence of Lord or God, then we believe that there is the presence of Lord or God in air, fire, soil, sky and water. First starter of the Sikhism, Shri Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj, who was the founder, who came in 1469 in India for providing the knowledge, information, instruction, training regarding the spirituality. Later on, India was discovered by Vasco da Gama in 1498. So India proud on its spiritual values. Numberless, uncounted starters, initiators, beginners, freedom fighters, free thinkers, astronomers, astrologers came in India, and words fall short in praise of such personalities. Such persons, those who were totally associated with the nature. Nature never deceived them, never cheated them, never defeated them, and it never keeps us away from the human values. In all the holy scriptures of the holy word, it is the common message that humanity is our religion, humanity is our caste. Body is the temple of God, heart is the seat of God. All the revolutionaries, visionaries, those who came in India, they spelled out this message for the worldly peace. Whenever, anywhere occurs such imbalances in the nature, then our starters, beginners, initiators, creators, operators, generators, developers came time to time for addressing the message of oneness, which is the unique feature of this Indian holy motherland. A man who belongs to his country, he should be nationalistic and patriotistic. If he is the true participator, partner, visitor of his holy motherland, then this holy motherland fills us with great enthusiasm, with potential, dynamic energy, creativity. How our scholars can be creator, generator, and operator if they will spend their maximum time with the nature, if they will salute our forefathers, foretellers, forecasters, freedom fighters, free thinkers, then definitely our India and our citizen of the nation will become nationalistic and patriotistic. So it is the great message for the worldly people that we are to be friendly and familiar with nature. Dear friends, nature never discriminates. There is no discrimination in India on the basis of its caste, color, creed, language, and all that. But all are treated and accepted equally in the world. It is the constitutional right of the citizen of this nation. And this identity is the common identity of our people in the world. Dear friends, we read this thing socially, spiritually, educationally, culturally, emotionally, intellectually, that we will live in the presence of Lord or God. According to Swami Vivekananda, who broadcasted, addressed worldly people that we believe in the holiness of character. We believe in the sanctity, purity, of the character. And Swamiji addressed in 1893 that my nation, India, is known by its character, not by color. So, this is the cultural identity of our nation by which we are known. Many personalities, those who started different religions like Buddhism, Gautam Buddha started Buddhism, Jainism, Mahavir Swami who started Jainism, Radharam Mundai who started Brahm Samaj, Janan Saraswati who started Arya Samaj. Many freedom fighters, social reformists came in our nation for providing the knowledge of humanity. For a long time, social reformist Swami Vivekananda became a great practitioner of idolatry. But when he came in contact of Ramakrishna Paramahansa, he changed his ideology and he became the true speaker. He became the true practical experimental person of the word and said that man is first, nation is first. It was the message that was kept by Swami Vivekananda. Today we have become materialistic. We are leading a life of selfishness. We always think about ourselves. So, which is the cause of great horror, fear, terror, troubles, problems in our life? If we want to be free from such kind of challenges, then we must be spiritualistic. For becoming the true spiritual person, we should always think about others as our freedom fighters addressed to lead in our life. Dear friends, today our all scholars, those who are doing research in India and international universities, they are to select this title topic for the research that is related to spiritual values, moral values, ethical values of this nation, then what falls short. Because since time immemorial, India has become the wonderful land for the worldly people, the most ancient culture of the worldly people, which addressed for the oneness, uniqueness in the world, and its great identity in the form of unity in diversity. Today we see there are many diversities, adversities, varieties, but we feel oneness. So this is the holy India land. It's the great example. It's a great lesson for the worldly people that is counted in the form of wonderful land of the world. All different kind of calamities, cultures, climates are found in this nation. So Indian people, Indian citizens are fully trained to provide training to others. Today our India has become a great place in the manufacturing field. India has become the wonderful land of manufacturing in the field of agriculture, industry, communication, transportation, hospitals, and even in the field of education. Today, we have become not only the producer of such technologies, but we are exporters, exposers, and explorers of such innovative skills of the world. Today, India has become the fast greatest user of 5G technology. This 5G technology has made us healthy and more speedy than before. on the basis of its speed, its scale, and its purity, clarity, we have become fully transparent. Our India has become fully transparent, and every citizen is leading the life of transparency. Everyone is enjoying freedom, self dependency. These are the great identities of the developed nation. Our India has become the greatest user of this modern, inventive, and innovative skills today. And when India will become the user of 6G technology, India definitely will grow in the field of developed countries, not in the form of developing countries. Today, our economic sector, financial sector is becoming strong day by day by being independent and free from the foundations of the materialism. Today, what do we feel about success? What does the mean of success? According to our forefathers, freedom fighters, social reformists, they say that success is not the name of any platform. Success is not the name of any infrastructure, but success is the name of continuity, regularity. When unrelentingly, unceasingly, unstoppingly we keep it on, then definitely success comes to us. Further, it is analyzed, observed, and examined by the social reformist that our one idea, one word, one thought, one feeling, one emotion can bring revolutionary and visionary change in the world physically, personally, professionally, nationally, socially, and even spiritually. This was advocated by Swami Vivekananda when he went to the USA. Today, our Indian scholars have become so proficient and efficient in understanding the nature and its spiritual values that they are addressing to the worldly people, and they are serving in the field of information technology. Dear friends, when we think about our past, where there was a revolution in industrialization, at that time in 19th and 20th century period, India was growing. Not only India, but the whole nation was running after collecting materialistic goods. Ultimately, it was the result of development, misused development, that there was First World War and Second World War. Today, in this modern age, our India has become the vast user of technology. We have become digitalized, we have become transparent. In this field, there is revolution in information. When we will not, if we will not become the user of the modern technology properly, then definitely it may prove harmful for the worldly people. If we will not feel the existence of Lord or God at lightless and soundless places, it was propounded by Swami Vivekananda that we feel the presence of Lord even at soundless and lightless places. Today, our modern technology have become fast friend. We cannot live without technology. Technology is advantageous for us today. undoubtedly, but this technology should be used for the welfare of society and nation. It has many limitations. Technology technology is not the name of God or Lord. Technology is only the mean, but producer of technology, maker of technology, creator, generator, operator of technology, how he is, who he was, and who he will, who is listening in us, who is speaking in us, who is speaking with us, someone. We have to take the topic of research for knowing such mysterious title or topics for the worldly people. In the universities, in the different colleges, today our students are being deflected by getting craving power of the word. Word power is the biggest power in the word. Word itself is complete, entirely perfect. Where there is the presence of word, there is the presence of Lord. We feel entirely. Our forefathers, our foretellers, forecasters, those who wrote such scriptures in the different religions, they started writing about the words. Earlier, since time immemorial, in the nature, what was at that time? There was the presence of sound and light. This sound and light created a great effect in the world. In the beginning, in the chapter of the Genesis, scientifically and in the medical science, we study that there was the existence of Lord or God. Plato, who is the greatest critic in the different subjects, he says that idea came first, and this idea made us able to feel the existence of Lord. Before architecturing, before making this creation, first of all idea came in his mind according to Plato. Wordsworth, according to his ideology. But Aristotelian idea is totally different. He says that the word has come from imitation, from copying, from downloading, saving. Both are right at their place, no doubt, for teaching our scholars, students. It is good by imitation. They imitate, inborn child imitate. He tries to understand his past. Inborn child learn a lot of things by this technology. But for the youngsters, it is not so good because they are to create, generate, operate something new by their imagination. It is said in all the training kind of books in the education that imagination is the best educational technology, whether that is in the field of spirituality, sports, study, education. How we can generate a healthy society? It depends upon our youngsters. If our youngsters will be healthy, free from intoxications, free from drugs, then definitely our India will grow in the different model of the world. No doubt, anyone, someone who want to become something, it is his or her ideology. It's good because we are special in this world. Everyone is special in this world. Everyone has his duties, his aims and objectives. But there are many social and national responsibilities that we learn from our freedom fighters and free thinkers, those who sacrificed their personal life for the welfare of our society. Our nation, our society can grow if we will be pure by our character. Character is the name of Lord Rama, character is the name of Lord Krishna, character is the name of Swami Vivekananda. All the personalities we read in the form of starters, beginners, and initiators, they came in the word in the form of specific character. It is a great journey that starts from our ideas. Our idea, what do we think, that comes in our eyes. Whatsoever we see, that comes in our words, and whatsoever we speak time and again, that comes in the form of action. Repetition of action becomes our habit, and our habit ultimately makes us a different character. About character, we read that that is our fortune, our fate, our luck. So a man who born in any society, in any culture, in any family, he should not feel rejected, but he should be optimistic. He should have hope against hope. There should be the question of depression, frustration, because we read this thing that our Indian fundamentals basics were generated on the basis of its inferiorities and deficiencies. But everyone's deficiency and inferiority becomes his achievement when we have the positive motivism in his life. What does the mean of winner? Winner is always found in the form of thermostat, not in the form of thermometer. Winner, who is a winner? Winners don't do the different things, they do the things differently. Sources are the same for the loser and winner, but thought is different. But their style, standard, manner, skills are different. Today, in this present time, it is the great need to think globally, to think universally. We have become local to vocal. Globally, we are understanding the technologies, we are using the different facilities. Our common man from the villages have become the fastest user of this modern technology digitally. 40% transactions today we are doing online, and we have become one of the greatest, one of the biggest democratic nation of the world. The USA is the most ancient and the most first nation, democratic nation, but India is the biggest, largest, and highest in the starter of democracy in the world. Democratically, mystically, spiritually, today India is addressing to the worldly people because of nature. India is one of the naturalistic country of the world. Nature made us friendly and familiar with it. According to William Wordsworth, who says that spontaneous overflow of our powerful feelings is the name of our poem. So it should be adopted by our youngsters. Dear friends, what is said here today about this nature? William Wordsworth makes it understand to her sister Dorothy Richardson that this nature never cheat, beat, defeat us or deceive us, but it helps us and makes us the true friend, partner, visitor of this world. So, in this spiritualistic world, if we spend our time, we want to be happy. If we are not happy in the idealistic world, then we turn towards the realistic world. And if we are not happy in the realistic world, then we turn towards the idealistic world. So there are two ways, according to the poets, historians, novelists, dramatists in English literature, especially not in English literature, but in all the languages of the world, different literary giant, those who came, they addressed us for tragedy. William Shakespeare, who is known as the king of literature. Shakespeare wrote many tragedies like King Lear, Othello, Hamlet, The Merchant of Venice. Only some of